Hello my creative friends. Today I have a really easy card to show you, and it's one that once you learn the techniques you can change the sentiment, the colors, and even the stamps and just come up with a whole new card. I think this would be a really cute congratulations card. Happy graduation, happy new year, happy birthday. It's a happy card. So let me show you how it's made. I'm going to be stamping Merry Christmas from Teeny Tiny Wishes in the Cherry Cobbler ink onto just a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And while I have the ink open, I'm going to take this piece of white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm taking the splatter, one of the splatters from Gorgeous Grunge, and I'm going to just ink up the background with that stamp. The next thing I'm going to do is to take this little star punch. It came in a punch pack last year with a Christmas tree and an ornament. I'm not even sure if it's still available. I'll have a link, if you're on YouTube, a link down below to my blog, and if it is available I will let you know. And I'll have a complete supply list over on my blog. But any star punch really will work. This is a piece of, I think it's 2" or 2 1/4" by 5 1/4" Cherry Cobbler cardstock again, and I'm just going to punch a few of these stars. Just like that. And here you can put this on your card, or you can use it as confetti in your card, which is probably what I will end up doing. And my next step is to take this stripes, I think it's called Stylish, let me see. It's called Stylish Stripes. So I'm going to take my Stylish Stripes embossing folder, lay my punched out piece in there, and run it through the embossing folder. This is a great tip. Anytime you want some negative space and you want to see through your cardstock, just punch it out or use your framelit first and get the shape out of there, and then run it through the embossing folder. And here we have our embossed piece. I'm going to punch out my Merry Christmas using the word window punch. Line it up in the middle and just punch it out. And I might put a few of these little stars. This is from the silver glimmer paper. I just punched those out. I also have a leftover banner that I used one of my framelits and cut the banner out, and this was kind of left over. I've used the other side, so that's going to go on there. And I think I'm ready to assemble. I have just the standard card base. I've got a mat for this piece. It's just 1/8 of an inch bigger, so it's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'm going to take my snail and adhere these two pieces down. For this card, I use this really cool baker's twine I found at one of my local scrapbooking stores. They were going out of business, and I really like it because it has 2 or 3 shades of blue with the white. But my red looks kind of pink. I don't know, this might work, but it comes off more as pink. So I could use linen thread, I could use early espresso. I've got this cherry cobbler that matches, so I think I'm just going to go with the cherry cobbler. And let's see, where do I want this? Right about there? Yeah. So before I put this on, I'm going to make sure I thread some of that baker's twine through. And I know that I want it here. So when I flip it over to the back, I just want to make sure I don't put a dimensional in between here and here because I want this area here to be smooth. And if you think you will forget, just take a little pen and mark it. So this is the back side, nobody will ever see it. Okay, I have my baker's twine threaded through there. It's just loose. And I'm going to attach my embossed piece to my card front. Once you're happy with the bow, you can just trim off the little ends. And then take your banner. You want to make sure that it doesn't show underneath there. There, that'll work. I'm going to take my Tombow Mono Multi Glue and just put a little bit of glue under this banner. My glue is almost empty. I'm just trying to squeeze the very last bit of it out before I open my new bottle. I'm going to stick the banner under here, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't show through this bottom star. Then I'm going to take another little section of dimensional, put it on one side of my tag, and use snail on the other. This way it's the same height as my border strip, and then just line it up. And there we have our two Christmas cards. Let me show you how this looks with just a couple little sprinklings of the glimmer paper stars. And red stars. Or blue stars. This one I embossed with iridescent ice and the Merry Minis stamp set, which again I'm not even sure if it's available, but I'll link in the little description box below if it is. So, which way do you like it better? Do you like it with the added stars, or none of the stars, or some of the stars? As you can see, there's lots you can do with this. Play around with it, play around with the colors, the sentiments, and see what you come up with. Try it with very vanilla and crumb cake or baked brown sugar, or try two colors, red and green. I'd love to hear what you guys come up with and see it. If you have it, show me. I would love to see what you make. I hope you find some time today to get a little bit creative. Thank you for joining me. Bye!